Hey guys, this is Fix It John. We have a toilet handle that's broken here. We need to replace the toilet handle, so how do we do it? Well, the first thing I do is I get down here and you can turn the valve off here for the water. Little plastic handle broke off. It just pops right out. And you may have to take it off at the chain, but we'll go ahead and get the water out of it. And I've already turned the water off so it doesn't keep refilling. Right, this is what I purchased. I got it at the hardware store. It's a Everbuilt tank lever. And I only paid $6. Alright, what we have here is like it's a little plastic nut. It's not on real tight. You can take a pair of pliers, and it looks like it turns it has left-handed threads on it, so usually it's lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Well, this time it's righty-loosey and lefty-tighty. Those are called left-handed threads, and it does that because when you flush the toilet, instead of the nut loosening up every time you flush it, it'll have a tendency to keep it tight. So, and all it is they're all pretty standard. See the little square indentation here? It goes right in that hole right there. We'll unpackage this one here. Well, let's get this chain off of this old handle. And it just very simply, easily slides off. It's like a little hook there. What you want to do is this is all one piece. It stays attached. This is all one piece. It's made on here. Hopefully this one's a little better. This one has a metal handle instead of a plastic handle. So what you do is you feed it through that hole right there. Making a turn, putting it in, and saddling in. It'll saddle right into that little square. Then you take your nut, flat side in, and feed it up through this line there. So it's lefty tight, righty loose. I'm gonna have to come up with another saying. But this is just a simple fix. And you can do it hand tight. Just tighten it up with your hand. You don't have to go crazy with a pair of pliers or anything. Snug it up. Or if you got weak hands, you can take a pair of pliers, adjustable wrench or anything. Just give it a little tight turn. Now take your chain, and you want to get your chain to where it'll reach this, and this chain is too short, so I have to come up with something else here. Need to lengthen our chain, folks. Well, I mean, this could be another run down to the hardware store, but okay, found an assortment of chains here. Which one? Da-da-da-da. So this chain gets fed in. Let me pull this out so I can work on it a little better. Here. Okay, I got the flapper off here, the water flapper. When on this particular model, they make it so difficult. See how they have those little places for the chain? If you just insert the chain like that, snap it in that top one, it's going to come off. So what I like to do is I'll put the chain down here at the bottom and snap it in there. It sort of sits in there like a T. Then I'll bring the chain up here through this. Let me put it in here first, whichever way it goes in the easiest. There, one in the top. Then I'll take this bottom chain Oh, can you? And snap it in here at the bottom. Now, there's a lot of different models, but that'll keep the chain from coming off. Snap it in there like that, like a little T. Now, some flappers are a little different, and I'll show you. I've got a couple different models here, but I'll just snap it back down in the bottom of the toilet. And then I have a little, since this is not the original stopper, I have a little spacer. It's like a one size fits all. None of this is rocket science. So I got another stopper just to show you. I mean, it could be a different style stopper. And if you need to replace the chain on that, what you would do is, let's say you need a longer chain. It's got, it's not solid chain, so you can take a pair of pliers or vice grips or whatever you have here. And just twist it like that. And then you can take the chain off and put your other chain on, just like that. Your new chain. Feed it through that. You need 2 pair of pliers unless you have fingers like Superman. And you could have a spring-loaded clip too, and hook it in there, and voila, chain's not coming off. Let's say that's about good right there. It didn't flush, it didn't stay open, so we'll have to readjust it here. Try it up here. You may have to make little adjustments. Now you see how it floated up? That's perfect. Okay, now watch that red stopper. That's what you want. You want it to float up so the water will flow under it. See there? That's what you want. We have a little excess chain here I want to get rid of. I don't want it to get caught or hung up into something and cause the water to continue to run. So what I'm going to do, and boom, pull the length out without cutting it. So remember, this is Fix It John. If this toilet tank video helped you in any way, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.